Hey, what's up, everybody? How's it going? Um, well, my internet finally came back, which is terrific. That's always pretty great whenever internet just decides to die. Although, um, I think I figured out generally what was wrong with marbles. I think that, just generally being close to the marbles just makes the stream lag, which kind of sucks, but, it's fixable. It's definitely fixable by just keeping my distance from the marbles. Um, Hopefully my internet actually works this go round. That's what I'm really hoping for. Um, just gonna be chilling with some Subnautica tonight. Um, and oh yeah, where we left off, actually my internet died once again. It was we just got alien AIDS, which was great, just terrific. We just got ourselves some alien AIDS, and yeah, that was about it. um, just trying to make sure that nothing horrible is happening. I've so far had 6 hours of playtime, and it crashed at wonderful time of 12:30 in the morning. Yeah, hopefully everything works out though, and hopefully my internet does not decide to cut out again. Actually, is my microphone working? Okay, I didn't actually have my microphone showing anything, so I'm not actually 100% sure if it's been working this whole time. But hey, that's just a theory. A game theory. Yes, I'm here. I'm here. You're here. You're here. Congratulations, you made it. Just on time. You didn't miss a thing. I was just simply doing a small recap of the time where I lost my internet today, and I also lost my internet last time we played, where just before I got alien AIDS, which is always a great sign. What is even happening? Loading escape pod. I mean, how much time does it take to load an escape pod? How did the Aurora take? How did the Aurora loaded faster than the little tiny escape pod? Yeah, is everything working all good? I sure hope it is. Oh, sweet Jesus. Sweet Jesus, my frames just dropped to 400. That was horrible. Or kilobits per second. Uh, which is not good. Typically when I have your internet running at about 2500 kilobits per second, have a functional stream kind of. At least I need to. Mine's at 2500, which I found has worked generally good for my internet. Although my internet's very unpredictable and decides to die at random points, so that's always fun. This is still loading. I will eventually get to uploading those videos, those VODs to YouTube. Just kind of haven't gotten around to it. I'll definitely start uploading the VODs, definitely at some point. I can guarantee you eventually. How about that? I can guarantee eventually. That's about it. Maybe I might upload them after I'm done with Subnautica. I'm not going to be able to create a cool, awesome, funny moments video like my boy Good Paws over here. Your editing skills are too powerful for me. Alright. I have a radio. Or I have somebody calling me on my radio. Alright, let's get out of here. Jeez. No, just Subnautica? Wait, what? What do you mean, no, just Subnautica? Make sure you make base this episode. Base this episode. I don't really know. Maybe I might do a base this episode. Although, did I get everything here? Have I scanned everything in this wonderful place? I know this thing gave me AIDS. What if I interact with it again? Okay, it just stabbed me again. Okay, interesting. Is that all that I need to scan here? I want to make sure that I don't have to like come back here to scan anything in particular, or if I just got everything already. Scan yourself, by the way. Yeah, I did that whenever my internet died. It's actually the first thing that I did. Yeah, it said infected. Yeah, that was the first thing that I did whenever I did get infected in the last stream. And now I need to actually find my way out of here, or else I will die, and I can't actually remember how to get out of here. I've already scanned all this. Yeah. Is it down or up? Okay. Oh! Ow. Okay. All right. Was looking to see if chat was moving, and then I just fell. Yeah, I gotta get out of here. Go drink some water. All right. Awesome. I have water. Yeah, that's all that I need to scan here, right? I'm infected now, and they didn't really clarify what exactly I had to do. Down. Yeah, they never actually clarified what I like have to do to get uninfected. I suppose I need to look for some sort of cure. Once I'm safe, read about the doomsday device and the gun. Yeah, sure. I'll do that. I'll get going on that. Data terminal. Have I already downloaded the data from this terminal? I don't know. I'm just going to assume I did. And great, I got the hiccups now. Terrific. Absolutely terrific.
Analysis of the patterns on the walls cannot ascertain whether their purpose is aesthetic or functional. Further data required.
Oh, come on, it's clearly aesthetic. These things are dope. You don't need a genius to tell you that this is all aesthetic. Yeah, but I hope I scanned everything here. That was really really what I wanted to do. I suppose at this point I don't really have much of a choice but to leave. Gotta make sure I answered the call. And I just reminded myself of Hickory Hoost. It's like you should ask me, or you used to tell me, For Honor was calling. Will you answer the call? It was hilarious. And I'd always say no because screw For Honor. I must answer the call.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
All right, let's head our way make our way back to the escape pod. And once we do that, I suppose I'll try to figure out what to do next. Wow. I'm on my way. Although I'm not exactly sure who could be contacting me. I'm thinking maybe aliens now. Now, call me crazy. Like, I'm thinking it could be aliens. You know, we've encountered an alien thing. So I think the safe assumption is that aliens might be contacting me right now. Because as far as I know, I mean, I think that's my only rescue. Sunbeam. Sunbeam was my only rescue. And considering that, I think in there, I like got some sort of translation to actually like alien speech or something, if I remember correctly. So maybe whoever's on the other line of this radio call is alien. So from this planet, maybe not. Honestly, I have no clue. I mean, if they are from this planet, I mean, feel bad for them. This planet sucks. It's just water. It's really like reverse Mustafar. Yeah, that's the name of this planet. Reverse Mustafar. It's the perfect name, and I think it perfectly describes what this planet is. It's like Reverse Flash, but for some reason Reverse Flash doesn't go insanely slow. Oh yeah, let me actually grab water before I answer the call. Water and food is really what I'm going for. I have peepers. No, I don't. Corporal Beacon? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I named him Corporal. You might get a promotion soon. There's not too many. There's not too much competition at the moment, so you might get a nice promotion. Oh my goodness, I need to get used to playing this game. It's been like a week. I was thinking about adding another day to stream on at some point whenever my schedule opens up. Seek fluid intake. I'm working on it. Yeah, I'm thinking about adding another day. Whenever my schedule opens up, I'm just not sure what day. It's not going to be Sunday. It's Colonel. It's Colonel. No, it's Corporal. There is no Colonel. I established the ranks here. This stupid bladderfish. There it is. I'm gonna grab another peeper. There you are. Sweet Jesus. There we go. Alright. It's maybe I'll go back and call it Colonel Beacon. Maybe at some point. But right now it's Corporal. It's gotta earn the promotion. Corporal. All right, let's get some water going.
Vital signs stabilizing.
All right, here we go. Let's answer this here radio.
Playing partially translated broadcast.
9 new biological
I knew it was gonna be aliens.
Sharing subject locations with other agents.
I had a feeling it would be aliens. It's the only option it could have been. I mean, all my friends are dead. All my friends are dead. Oh my God. Or at least I assume it's aliens. Um, Maybe, you know, it's just some guy with a really, really dope voice changer. He's actually like a 9-year-old on Call of Duty with a voice changer. Sharing coordinates. He shared coordinates with me. But where is it? I only see Corporal Beacon. So if you don't want to build a base, I suggest going to the Aurora and exploring it. I want to build a base, but I don't have any lead. There is that lead deposit next to Corporal Beacon. But I don't know how to actually break lead deposits. I haven't actually specified that. I assume it's a laser cutter or something, but I do not have that at the moment. Purple tablet. Right now I got. Oh yeah, I might as well store these ion cubes. I don't really have too much use for them at the moment. Yeah, get rid of the table coral samples. Just open some sandstones to find some. I know, but that's like it's like the random way. I mean, I'd assume that, you know, the deposit of lead is not only a lot more convenient, but it also have a lot of lead on it. I mean, it's a lead deposit. You know, if those things don't fall, they're just gonna stay there. Now you need a drill, not the laser cutter, but you get that way later. Oh my God. I'm not sure how you expect me to build a base. I literally have gotten 0 lead. Like, every single deposit that I have opened has just been lead. Look at all the, I mean, not lead, it's just been titanium. Like, look at all this. It's just all titanium everywhere. Nothing but titanium. I mean, I'm sure this wasn't initially the plan for my playthrough. Maybe I'm just super duper unlucky, but I've literally gotten nothing but lead. I mean, nothing but titanium. I'm sure that this is not the initial intention that the game was supposed to function for me. I'm sure that, you know, whenever I was searching, you know, around the sandstone, I was supposed to find a lot more lead than what I did find, because I've only found like 1 or 2 pieces. I do want to build a base though. Just that I feel like searching for like the little sandstone deposits, they're like, it's a little bit out of my way for now. I mean, do I need anything to go to the Aurora? Does the Aurora have like any resources that I can use potentially to make a base? Keep looking in sandstone, you'll find some sooner or later. You see, the thing is that I need. What is it that I even need? Yeah, I need the lead for the good old foundations, and the foundations are important. Um, this is late in the game. I mean, I'll try to look around for some lead. Um, I mean, I'm not sure how many foundations I'm going to need. I mean, but as of right now, I have one piece of lead to my name. So, and I'm not sure how many foundations I need. I could imagine, like, the way the structure is going, like it's just some sort of like tubing of sorts. I can imagine I'm going to need a lot of foundations, which is kind of the problem. Although, right now I'm a little bit concerned. Ah, jeez. Oh my goodness, I forgot about you things. No! Ow. Alright. Okay. Alright. Ha! I scanned you. It wasn't all for nothing, except I'm very hurt. Well, not late, but most people get a base set earlier. Yeah, but I'm sure I'm not most people. I can't like I just got no lead. I mean, I don't know what to say. I was just unlucky. I have no lead. I'm sure that a lot of other YouTubers and other people who played this game had a way more lead than me. But like how many like how many foundations do you think I'd actually need? Whoa, what is happening right now? Hold on. Oh, okay, good. I thought my stream was dying. I thought my internet was going for a second, and I noticed the preview just stopped moving. Read about the Doomsday device quickly. Okay. What are these sounds? I just want to read this, what this guy said again. Partially translated broadcast. 9 new biological subjects designated. Mode, Tetris, hunting / analyzing, analyzing, sharing subject locations with other agents. Okay, so they clearly speak the language of Tetris. I've never been much of a Tetris player myself, but I mean, if I were to play Tetris, those are definitely Tetris blocks. All right, I'll read your alien data artifacts. All right, alien rifle. Alien rifle. Strong resemblance to human weaponry in form. This device must have been designed with a humanoid user in mind. Whether the aliens that built this structure were themselves humanoid or otherwise employed the use of humanoids is unclear. What is clear is that they considered defending this facility a necessary precaution. There is no obvious way to remove the rifle from its case. That's a shame. All right, so now I know why I wasn't able to pick it up. Let's take a look here. Doomsday device. Oh, this is short. Scans indicate this device contains enough potential energy to destroy the entire planet, along with most of the solar system. Fortunately, it has malfunctioned. Maybe I'll use that at some point. I would say that I'd use any sort of doomsday device, like, that's planet destroying, like. But, I mean, this is a survival game we're talking about. I doubt I'm ever going to have to destroy this planet. Although, it would be very awesome if I arm that little thing before I leave. If I do ever leave. Alright. Well, I thought that was I don't know why I thought good old stupid. What, I don't even know what it's called, but I have another radio.
This is Life Pod 4. We've landed close to the Aurora. Flotation device is active, but we've got some big old fish in the water with us. I don't know how long we're gonna last. We're close to the crash site, so bring radiation protection. 4 out.
Signal.
You're all dead.
Approximate transmission origin recorded to date the bank.
All right, so he wants me to go towards the Aurora. I do have a radiation suit already, if I remember. That's actually what I used with the only lead that I found. Yep, radiation suit. Because I had a feeling that, you know, that radiation was going to progressively, you know, extend its reach to try to murder me. But I'll go look for lead. Keep your eyes open. You're my eyes now. Get over here. Okay, alright. You know what? Fine. Hello? I can't see in here. Thing is, I can never tell if I've been somewhere before or not. Which is kind of a problem. I feel like I have been here before, though. Hey, look at that. Got some more titanium. It's just falling out of the sky for me. It's not the only thing I find, but it's this point, they're just like throwing it right in front of me. It's ridiculous. Oh, I need you. I need you. Hello. Come on. I know I suck at this game, alright? I have been here. Okay, alright, sir. I need you to calm down. Calm down. Okay, alright, sir. Alright. Also, my audio is good, right? I found that like my microphone kind of tends to peak. I wonder if I need to just like have the microphone a little bit farther away from me. Would do it any good. Hello. Anybody down here? Rock. Gold. Wow. Wow. Buy the big coral. Yeah. I saw the big coral. Creature egg, another egg. I have a couple eggs already. I'm not exactly sure, like, if they have any use outside of just kinda being food, potentially. I want to have alien children. And yes, audio is terrific. I know. I just wanted a compliment.
Seek fluid intake.
Hello. Hello. I don't know, man. At this point, search for lead ain't exactly looking too hot. Ow. Okay, alright. You know, I don't remember fish ever being able to do this, alright? Aha. Copper. I have scanned these things, okay. I've already been down there. Yeah, I want to build a base, but I'm just not having really any luck with these deposits. Go back to where that crayfish though. I can't remember that far. I mean, oh no, I need you. There we go. Yeah, at this point it might just look better just to start building in late game at this point. It's not looking too good for the efforts here. You know, maybe I'm not seeing them. Look around the open, not caves. I'm looking. Alright. Just gonna eat some nourishment.
Vital signs stabilizing.
There we go. Yeah, the thing is, I've looked around these open areas a pretty decent amount. I haven't found anything really. I haven't really looked down here. I mean, oh, jeez, game, please don't crash. Actually, speaking of game crashing, haha. Gonna save. It's a top tier play. I'm going for it. Dun 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 dun. Haha. Ow. I'm hurting. Silver. Gold. Oh, get me out of here. I'm in water. I should not be on fire right now. All right, I've got a solid piece. I got a piece of lead. I can now build one foundation. Just one though. You want a base? I will build one foundation. And then build whatever I can on that one foundation. Alright. question is, where should I build it? Huh. One is better than none. I don't know where to build this thing. I can build it just like in the... Do I have to build it on the ground? It says I'm able to build it up here. So am I able to just like build it just like in like the middle of the ocean? Or do I have to bring it down to the seabed? Or like just like it's like one of these little mountain things right here. Because it says it's green up here, so am I able to build it up here? I want to know so then I don't just place it up here and then screw it up. It can be higher because it will extend the columns. Alright, I will build... I want to build a home so that I don't have to place a beacon on it. And I don't want to leave my poor little escape pod behind. It helped me when I needed it. I will make him a shelter.
Oxygen.
Swim to the surface. No! I just found, you know, potentially my spot. Alright. There we go. Keep your base mostly underwater. I can go deeper. All right. So, now I can use some of this titanium I've been waiting to use. Okay. I will create, and I can't even create a multi-purpose room. I can't create a room. Locates resources and wrecks within range. I will create... Oh my goodness, this actually doesn't do me anything. Yeah, I want to create a scanner room. I'll do the L-shaped compartment.
Oxygen.
No. Swim to the surface. Oh no. I only needed a table coral sample, so. Where are you at? There you are. Ooh, I want you. Bork, bork. that table coral? Can't remember. No, it's coral tube. Alright, I remember what table coral. It's these little side things then. Oh, there goes all that. Alright, let's create this. Oh my goodness. I can only build it on an elevated position. Interesting. I can't actually build it on my foundation. It'll fix, just wait. It's a good spot. It's a horrible spot. Place it. It'll fix. Alright. Alrighty. So now, let me build a hatch. I need quartz. Well, luckily I have plenty of that. Not this one. Not this one. Oh, hey, there's a piece of lead. There it is. Ta-ta. What? Perfect.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Why? I need power. I didn't pay the electric bill. Alright, I now have a completely powerless room. Are you happy now? Got any of those reactors? I'm at the ion. Talking about the ion cube? Solar power source? No. If not, just make lockers or chests, just throw them in there. I could do that, but I at least want to get power in there first before I do that. No, like a thermal reactor. I have I don't think I've learned how to make that. The organic one? I have no clue. I am at a loss here. But what I know for sure... Camera 1 and camera 2. Ah. Alright, well I guess I'll go help these dudes. They need my assistance. Where's Life Pod 4? I don't know where Life Pod 4 is. Check my blueprints. Wow, I'm getting some sass. Ultra glide fins. Oh, lithium sounds like an awesome thing to get. Too bad I don't actually have anything. Scanner room upgrades, multi-purpose room. Don't have that. Thermal plant, solar panel. Definitely can't build thermal plants. But I can do that. I can do solar power. That is about the most I can do. Alright, where do I... Like, how do I build these blueprints? Oh, I guess I build them with this. Yeah, I build them with this. No oil here, we go, Queen. Wait, what? I don't even know what that means. Alright, 6 solar panel. Does this go on the side, or does it just go on the foundation? Yeah, it just goes right here. Right here. And I've screwed it up.
Power restored. All primary systems online. Captain.
Perfect. No oil here. Yeah. Oh, we go green. Yeah, we're going green. Ah. I'm stupid. I'm surprised I didn't see green was the color green. Alright. Got a big old cool map. Guess I'll make that. I hope I didn't pick that up. It's a scanner room upgrade of some sorts. Alright. I need this thing. I need this thing to look for lead. And I don't know how to make it look for lead. Put those in slots next to... Ah. I can't make this thing, actually, no, I didn't mean that. I can't, guess I'll do limestone chunk. Yeah, you could just scan away. Alright. Search for sandstone. Alright. I think limestone is the right thing. Alright. I guess there's sandstone. I'll do sandstone. Alright. Well, I guess now is the time for me to just, hello. Time for me to just float off in the direction of the Aurora. Because I am left with nothing else. I have created my tiny little recon base. What's the base's name, you think? Now go look for pod 4. Yep. Already on it. And there's a radio broadcast. Heaven. It'll be called Heaven. Perfect name. Alright. What do you guys want?
This is Altera HQ. This may be your only communications window. We can't send a rescue ship all the way out there, so Aurora, you're just gonna have to meet us halfway. We've uploaded blueprints to the ship's computer. Sandwich run, you in? Yeah, give me a second.
Well,
Black box data shows the
don't-
security terminal in the captain's
Meatball sub, please.
Becky's leaving like in 5 minutes.
All right, tell Becky I'll just take the regular.
Alright.
She'll know what I mean. The code should be.
She doesn't?
Just tell her the regular, dude.
Okay.
The
If I
code.
say regular,
Okay.
she's like, what's the regular? I have to come all the way back up here.
The code should be 2679. The regular's just a ham and cheese.
A ham and cheese? That's simple.
Ham and cheese.
Yep. Ham and cheese. Jesus. This guy a rookie? Everybody knows the the regular. Come on. Oh, that was pretty funny. How am I supposed to meet them halfway? Are they unaware that the Aurora is just in the water? I can't really meet them halfway. Take the Seamoth there. I do want to take the Seamoth there, but the problem with that is that it's actually running a little bit low on its power source. But I'll take it. I suppose I will. There's no harm.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Actually, let me repair you. Okay, let me go inside. Remember 2679? Don't think I need to remember it. Honestly, I wasn't even paying attention. I'm glad you told me that, cause I was focused on what was happening off mic. I was pretty invested in those characters that was happening off mic. Two 679. All right, we're gonna go in the Aurora. It's gonna be sick. Should I enter the rear? You need to find the captain's cabin. I think I already read that. The captain's quarters. It's a little bit difficult to actually find Life Pod 4 because I don't actually have a marker that leads me to it. Like, did they specify where exactly, it would be? You've landed close to the Aurora, flotation device is active. Okay, so flotation device active, that means they'd be somewhere on the surface, or there'd be some sort of device on the surface. Hello. It's Crush. Better not be anything else horrifying in this game. Ah! Hey. And it's upside down. You had one job, folks. Come on. Creature decoy?
New blueprint acquired. Integrating new PDA data.
One job. That's all you guys had. Just deploy the flotation device. Alright, job to get into the captain's quarters, or you guys want me to read this monstrosity first? I guess I'll read this first. Downloads. The Aurora survivors. It'd be a life pod 4. No, codes and clues. That's for clues if I need help finding it. Alright.
To any Altera crew. Landed in area of significant alien activity. Encountered predators in the Leviathan class, highly aggressive. Spectroscope scanner assigned species designator Reaper. One specimen attempted to swallow the life pod, doing extensive damage in the process. Only viable option is to make for the safety of the Aurora crash site. I have retrieved a data box with the creature decoy and enough resources to fabricate a couple of them. The swim's longer than the decoy lifetime, but it should just be enough to keep them busy. If you don't find me on board the ship, presume I miscalculated.
Hopefully I find him on board the ship. Alright, well, and it's nighttime. Terrific. Alright. Well, hopefully I don't come across these things now. Hello? Mama? Is that you? I just look for a hole in the side of the ship. Like, whoa, what kind of entry point am I looking at here?
Life form readings in this region are sparse. The Aurora's radioactive fallout will have devastating effects on the alien ecosystem if not contained within the next 24 hours.
Alright. I've successfully somewhat made it on the Aurora. And this will be hopefully where I'm parking. For now. Actually, no, that's not where I'm parking. Aha, this is where I'm going to be parking. Oh, hey, crabs. What did I?
Structure
What'd I tell you, crabs? Alright.
Fire suppression equipment and laser cutters may be required. Exploration is conducted at your own risk.
You must be joking, right? I don't have anything to defend myself outside of this knife. Like, outside this knife, am I supposed to have something else to defend myself?
Preparing the day's water ration ahead of time will help ensure against dehydration and eventual death.
Well, you know, preparation's never really been my strong suit, lady. Karen. Knife's good enough. I mean, it said I need the laser cutter too. I don't even have a laser cutter. My only hope is that one of these boxes has them, or else, you know, if it is as important they say it is. Hey, crabs, I'm gonna need you to calm yourself.
Caution. Scans show the digestive tracts of nearby life
What?
forms
Why is it?
contain
No,
tissues.
no, crabs, come on. Advanced theories, specimen.
PDA data.
So the crabs could be the form of the infection. Although, what? Whoa. All right. I need to find some sort of entry point. Infiltrating the Aurora. Aha. I don't even have the laser cutter fully researched. I hope they give me one because I don't even have one researched enough. I don't even know where I'd need to go find one because I'm not sure which pod had it. You have to go find that for me because I know I've come across it. I just don't know which fire extinguisher. Classic. Alright, actually one of the only times I'll ever need this. Alright. Clear the way. I'm on my way. Okay, well, explore for now.
Are running on local reserve power, unable to remotely download black box data.
Explore for now. Come back when you need it later.
Integrating new PDA data.
Oh, Jesus, I'm seeing things. It's the crabs. Oh, no. What am I? What are you? I don't... What kind of question is that? What are you? I think I'm the one who should be asking the questions here. Alright, clear the way. Ow, okay.
Integrating new
Scan as much as I can here. A command chair. Now that sounds like a chair that I have a poster. Trash can. I could use that to put all of my thoughts.
New blueprint acquired.
Like, this thing's already had a couple days to settle. It's perfectly fine. Perfectly stable. A battery, very nice. If I find batteries, that means there must be a laser cutter somewhere around here. It's the queen crab. It's all a SpongeBob crossover, I was thinking. You know? Like, it has the crabs. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if, eventually... What's the crouch button? No, that's a screenshot. What is the crouch button, you guys? Oh, no. Let me save the game for one. Options. Oh, I think you made to make a propulsion cannon. You joking? I could just crouch. It's basically the grav gun from Gmod. I know it's the grav gun from Half-Life 2. That's ridiculous. And do I even have enough to make it? I've been stopped dead in my tracks. No, I don't. Even though I totally remember scanning a propulsion cannon fragment earlier. Well, terrific. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit difficult to continue when you don't have all the parts to everything you need, even though you're supposed to have them. Maybe. Try jumping over. There is no jump button. Can't extinguish that. Just does too much damage to me. I don't think I've ever seen fire do more damage. I'm gonna go turn on my fan. Well, can you... Don't laugh at me. Don't lol in the chat. It's not what chat's for. What belongings did I even lose? I don't even know what I lost. I lost a fire extinguisher. And all of my med kits, literally all of them. Perfect. This is just fantastic, you guys. I'm gonna have to swim to my sea moth. I know. I am aware. At least I have my poster. That is a positive. At least I have my poster. It's rising above the competition. That's me. I am going to need, like, because now I'm completely stopped. There's no point of going back to the sea moth. Like, right now I need to find, like, where the other piece of the laser cutter is and where the other piece of the gravity gun is. Because wherever it is, it's a place that I've already been to. It is a place that I've already been to. And I could have sworn I've scanned the gravity gun once already. Which is completely ridiculous. Oh, I only have one. Could have sworn I scanned one already. Look around Rex. I will certainly try. Not really many options for me, is there? Other than to do that. I mean, I don't even know how many wrecks there are in this game. I mean, just about everything nearby I've already searched.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Oh, jeez. I'll tell you that there are other entrances to the Aurora. I would have assumed so. I mean, it would have been too much of a pain if there was only one entrance to the Aurora. But it's kind of ridiculous that I... What? Okay. Taking damage from something. It kind of sucks though that I actually,
30 seconds.
like, need stuff that I have no clue where they are. Because these fragments are just so small, they don't actually stick out. Because I know I've actually seen them before. I mean, I've seen half of them. The thing is, I'll probably not be able to find any other wrecks. And the thing that sucks is that the view distance in this game is so small to where I could just be passing wrecks right now because they're not loading in. It's terrific. What is that? Thing looks terrific. Terrific is really the only word. Oh, okay. Hello, sir. You know what? Let me... Yeah, you want to fight? Get over here. This thing's ridiculous. Let me scan you. Hey. Look. I'm gonna need you to leave me be. Alright. Laser cutter fragment. I only needed 2. You did turn your tender distance down? What are you talking about? I didn't turn down any tender distance. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You can't even do that. There is no option for render distance on console. It's just your console is too bad to load it all. Well, everything just kind of sucks now. I need 3. I gotta just search around for these useless things. I could just kick the door down. Just eat some of this. Just search. It's your job. I don't want to search. Fragments won't be in any caves, so don't waste your time looking there. I know. Water. Great, I found water. That thing was definitely evil. I think that's the Leviathan thing. Alright, I'm turning around, going back. Think I've seen enough of the Aurora for one day. I am lost now. Oh, I thought I'd ask you, since you got a general idea of what games were on the marbles thing. Do you think there's any other games that really need to be added to that need to be added to it? We're gonna need a bigger scanner. Yep. That thing's too big. It's too big. I'm screwed. I'm screwed. It's gonna come over here and it's gonna eat my vase. Let's go see if my wondrous my room that I spent so much time on has has found anything.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Nope, still working on it. 2 words, bomber crew. Oh no. Oh no. I was thinking about adding a Final Fantasy 15 because I never actually played the entire thing of Final Fantasy 15. I only played a small amount of it. I mean, isn't necessarily a small amount, but yeah, it's like 130 something gigabytes, so I'd have to uninstall Modern Warfare for that. Because I can't uninstall Red Dead because it's already uninstalled. It's free, it's fun, it's perfect. It's Bomber Crew. Wow. Should be their spokesperson. What was that sound? I don't. Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter's horrible on console. You can't be serious. Just readjust my chair. By the way, if you didn't notice the green bumps on the creatures, that's the alien disease. Yeah, I did notice that, and I was stupid, and I initially thought that the crabs were, of course, the carriers of the disease. You know, obviously they have it, but I mean, is it just spread by the machine, or is it spread by other means? It's something I don't know. I mean, you know, maybe it's a disease, maybe it's like a hive mind. If you get infected, you know, eventually your body just kind of like morphs. All right. Oh, accidentally elbowed my desk. So I'm gonna have to look up some magical things. I don't know if you remember, but the alien base said something about quarantine. I'll leave you with that. Okay, that's figured out. I mean, I did remember that. I did remember they said something about that. I mean, but I don't know if this is like something that really hasn't been answered, is whether the alien quarantine is something that is of the same alien that made that alien temple, or if it's a completely different alien that is the source of the virus, which is in turn made their race go extinct. I can only assume that they're extinct, simply because that's just the best like course to assume, is that this disease made them go extinct. That's probably my best assumption. I mean, at least with the information that I have. I mean, they haven't really specified too much about this disease yet, so. All right. Oh yeah, I was gonna. All right, let me just see if I can look up some stuff and things. Okay, we'll take a guess why the Aurora crashed. Because they're stupid. Because the pilot because the pilot has bad eyes and he didn't wear his contacts. That is why. I was joking. I know that, you know, it was kind of obvious that was the reason why they crashed. I mean, I knew that at that point. Of course, you know, initially, you know, like whenever the game starts, you know, you wouldn't think that it was something like that, but like as soon as, like, you know, like once, you know, the sunbeam died the way it did, it definitely you know that it's the exact same thing that took down the Aurora. I already knew that though. I just wouldn't know it at the beginning of the game. Yeah, I do know the aliens quarantined this particular planet. Yes, I do remember that. It's just been a week. It's been a week. My information is. So if you want to escape, that gun's gotta go. Yeah. Thing is, it's kind of difficult to escape. If I don't even know how their technology works. Unless it's just going to be something simple like, you know, armed and doomsday device inside the building, just implode the entire building. I mean, maybe it's something as simple as that. I'm only finding YouTube videos on this. I don't think I'm going to actually be able to get any sort of information on this without actually having to look at a video, which is unfortunate. You'll have to do it for me, or else we can't make progress. Look at that beacon fragment. Wow. bow. Bow chicka bow wow. That's what my baby said. Meow meow meow, and my heart starts pumping. Chicka chew wow. Did you look up where to find them? It's fine. It'll speed up the process. I mean, the only thing I can find is YouTube videos. I didn't actually
100 meters. Oxygen
watch any of them, but I mean, conveniently enough, I find the last laser cutter fragment anyway.
near blueprint.
'Cause it doesn't actually give you like it's a lot more difficult in this game because yeah, it actually requires you to watch a YouTube video to actually find what you're looking for. Because I actually don't know what any of these like any of these biomes are even named. So like, you know, it's just kind of take a guess in some sort of direction. It's really all I can do. Although, in this case, it actually kind of worked. Now all I need to do is find the gravity gun, because actually the laser cutter I didn't even really need in comparison. So now I need to find the last piece to the gravity gun. I can't remember exactly what it's called. It's some sort of gravity gun. Although I don't exactly know where to find the last piece, because there's only 2 pieces. Oh, yeah, I'm all out of battery. Yeah, I need to find the last piece, and that last piece is not on the Aurora. Or if it is on the Aurora, they're just playing tricks on me, then that's just terrific. Terrific is the only way I'd be able to describe that. If I've just been going around in circles when I could have just found the last piece of the blueprint on the Aurora. That would be great. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to this escape pod, see if I can craft this laser cutter, and then after I make the laser cutter, I'm gonna go find this last piece of this gravity gun, and then we can explore the Aurora till our heart's content. Two diamonds. Like, where am I supposed to find diamonds? Mining away. I don't know where to find diamonds. Literally have not found one piece of diamond. Not one. See how my terrific scanner is doing? My great scanner.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Hard at work. It's hard at work. It's doing its job. This is just outstanding. I can't do anything because I don't know where to get diamond. I just like wander around aimlessly. All right, you know what, paper, you get to live, because I'm too lazy to deal with you. All right, let's take a look about here. Let's see what it's called. Oh. Wow. Honestly, I might stop. I might stop about here. Maybe try to do marbles, and maybe we can get like a. Maybe we can get like something stupid like Risk or something. And just play that against AI. It's because I suck, and I can't actually play against human players in that game because the servers suck and they never work. Alright, propulsion cannon. By the way, should have told you sandstone outcrops have gold, lead, and silver. Limestones give titanium and copper. Are you kidding me? This entire time I thought that they were both the exact same. Thanks a lot. Wow. Alright, great. I have absolutely no clue. I literally have no information at all on where to find the gravity gun fragment. Alright. Just grab you. I'm just gonna fill up on some food and then I'll have to make a decision on what we're gonna do next. Because there is two things that we can do. A whole fish. The music's kicking in. The music is kicking in. Jeez, how many bladderfish do I have? I don't remember picking any of this up. Alright, do you have any directions that we want to go? Just you can choose the direction. Hopefully we'll find hopefully your outstanding guessing skills can lead us into the right direction of this propulsion cannon fragment. That's what I'm hoping. Maybe I should just go get my sea moth. It's all the way over there. Oh no. I am just in all sorts of horrible situations right now. I have to make this horrible swim. Fish, fish. Alright, well hopefully we'll find some sort of wreck over here, even though there's terrifying fish over here that will murder me in one jump. And I'm not very excited to see that. And I'm literally stupid. I just ran right into the grass. Hello, grab trap. Not what I'm looking for. Hello, sea glide. I have no clue what those things are, but they are disturbing. This is an interesting new fish. Huh. Alright. I am going towards my sea moth, okay. Alright, to make sure I wasn't going some sort of wrong direction here. And maybe one of the other entrances to the Aurora actually, okay, that actually was terrifying. I thought that was a scary fish. No, it was just the Aurora. Maybe one of the other entrances to the Aurora actually will give me the other piece. Maybe I need to go over there. This is either a rock or a dinosaur. Rock. Still waiting for the Ark crossover at the end. I just hear the Ark music, and then I have PTSD. Where meow, 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 meow. Metal salvage. Hey, titanium. That's right. That's the useless one. That's limestone, not sandstone. So so you find sandstone in cave and limestone just like outside then? Okay, what is this? Cyclops engine fragment. I'll take it. I'll take it. That sounds pretty cool. Don't know what it is, but it sounds pretty awesome. Sounds like the guy from X-Men. I'm gonna have laser eyes, you guys. This is clearly what this is for. It's gonna be awesome. Hello? Oh my goodness. Oh jeez. He's swimming towards me in intimidation. It's a very effective tactic, as I have just gonna cower in fear. Just more and more metal salvage. Like, I don't even know if these would really count as wreckages. It's just it's just part of the Aurora, because all I'm finding is just metal salvage around it. But now I feel like I'm have to look, because there's just nothing but it's just nothing but whatever it's called. And I think I just accidentally found another entrance to this place. Nope. No, I didn't. I thought that was cool. No, it's just sand. I don't like sand. It's coarse, rough, gets everywhere. Ow. Okay. You think if we play Marco Polo with the piece, maybe it'll show up? I suppose it's plausible. No, I actually have to play as two different variations of myself. It's me drifting into insanity as I'm just swimming around, calling out to an inanimate object that will never call back. Marco! Propulsion cannon.
Where are you?
Well, I can assure you one thing. After very close inspection, I don't believe the Aurora is going anywhere anytime soon. Although I don't think you really need eyes to see that. But you know, for being for basically imploding, you know, it looks pretty good. I mean, you know, I mean, to be honest, it looks basically intact, surprisingly. For just being just imploding on itself, I would have thought I would have done a little bit more damage than this. More metal salvage. Okay, you know what? Maybe it is moving. I'm honestly not sure anymore. It appears to be sentient. And that's a little bit concerning, if you ask me. I typically like my inanimate objects to stay inanimate. Ah, more water. If we just don't move, maybe it won't sense us. Maybe I should, like, you know what? I'm gonna do a second playthrough of this game where I just hold my breath whenever I go underwater. It's like the true immersion tactic. It's a foolproof immersion tactic. Wow. Alright, swimming back up. I'm going back. Yeah, honestly, if this thing doesn't stop rumbling, like, you know, I'm honestly considering just leaving, you know? I mean, clearly this thing wants to be left alone. Doesn't really seem for a ship. It definitely I don't think it's too happy. All right. Oh, it's just you.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Whoa. All right. You can't just spawn fish in front of me, game. All right. That would be how I die. Okay. All right. That thing. Okay. All right. All right. I'm leaving. I understand. I will leave. I'm leaving. You do not need to hurt me. Although I do want this. What do you think? What do you think, Chad? Is he friendly? I don't know if he's friendly. Oh no. Oh no. He's coming my way. I'm out of here.
Acquired. 30 seconds.
This is terrifying. My sea moth is over there, man. How am I supposed to get to it? I literally can't get to my sea moth. What do I do? Oh yeah. By the way, I think I said this at the beginning of the stream. I don't know which stream it was on. It was either the stream where my internet crashed or, well, honestly, I'm not even sure if that even counts anymore because I probably just glitched it and or jinxed it, and now it's going to just my internet's going to kill itself at the end of the stream, and I'm never gonna have a chance to say goodbye. But I do not know when this will be uploaded to YouTube. Honestly, I might start uploading it this upcoming week. You know, if I don't know. I'm thinking about adding another day for streaming because I just don't like I have a pretty full schedule as is at the current moment, but I just feel like I don't really I don't do enough streaming. I feel like I just have too much free time at the end of the day, so I feel like I should do a little bit more streaming rather than just 2 days a week. Now I know it's not going to be on Sunday. It's going to be some day of the week. I just don't know what day. I just completely zoned out. I have no clue what just happened. I was going to reach for water. Then all right, let's see what this requires. It actually is buildable. Okay. All right, good. I need a wiring kit, which I can build. I have a silverware somewhere around here, don't I? Create some sustenance. It's very convenient that I actually found my microphone is dying. Not that microphone, the microphone that I'm actually using to talk, the one that I use for game audio. It's on its last leg.
Calorie intake recommended.
I know. I wish I had my nutrient blocks. Yeah, but if you I can't remember. Hold on a second. Let me look back at chat. I need to break sandstone. For sandstone is found only in caves, or is that also on the surface? I'm like completely zoning out. I can't actually remember. But I think I found a few on the surface. I just think I've completely drained this entire area near my base and, well, that monstrosity of all its resources at this point, so I just have to go wandering in some direction. Come on, get over here. You don't know, this is actually how I fish in real life. It's extremely exciting. Walked away for a few minutes. Did you get the blueprints for the propulsion cannon or the cutter? A few minutes? That's like 30 minutes. You missed a lot. I got them both. See, I'm telling you, they're just dropping it. They're just giving me titanium left and right. Yeah, right now I'm just grabbing some food because you can't tell I'm starving to death. That is the current issue, and I'm not gonna be able to make the I'm definitely not gonna be able to make the laser cutter because that requires diamond, and I have no clue how to get diamond in this game. Now Minecraft, I mean, I could get some diamonds in that game, but this game, I have absolutely no clue. No clue. Okay, cool. Make them then go to the ship. Yeah, like it's that easy. All right. As if I'm just slaving around here. Okay, cool. Make them go to the ship. What do you think this is? Alright. Got full everything. I need to go find... I need one more silver for the... wiring kit, so then I can make the... no, I'm not falling for that again. I go down there literally every single episode and I just get absolutely railed by that stupid pufferfish. I've gone down there today as well. I need to find silver, which is sandstone. Okay, alright. You know, I don't remember these things being here like 5 days ago, alright? Like I come back and stream like a week later and there's all of a sudden these new stupid creatures. I haven't even seen these things before. First go to Light Pod 5, go southwest. Yeah, Life Pod 5, yeah, I know where that is. What is that? Oh, that's Crush, the fish. Yeah, it's the fish from Finding Nemo. Yeah, where's Life Pod 5? Let's see. Are you talking about, are you just talking about my Life Pod? Search for something called the Sea Treader? Why, you are just going way ahead of me. You were just going way ahead of me. You are backseat gaming. That's what you're doing. Oh wait, no, you're telling me where I could find diamonds. Okay. Very cool. Gonna left and on the west. Go southwest. Southwest. Search for something called a sea treader. I don't know what it does, but it gets me diamonds. You see, like, to an extent, like, you know, I'm not sure how somebody like you know, the people who create content for this game, like, didn't have like didn't just look things up once you got to a certain point. And there's no way they didn't. I mean, come on. All right, all right. Hold your horses. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Salt. Place is very scary at night. Excuse me. I'm busy here. Thank you. Oh, noble vehicle bay. Never mind. Never mind. You can have it. You can have it. Ha. Nope, that's limestone. Terrific.
30 seconds.
Don't need limestone. It's still a mobile vehicle bay. No, they did, but without looking up spoilers. I mean, good. I mean, I don't think. I mean, back when they used to create back when other like YouTubers out there used to create content for this game. This game was literally an alpha, so there's not like there's really any spoilers back then. Things just sort of happened. I've been trying to make sure you don't go off the rails doing something pointless or doing something too early or too late. Well, I mean, I'm fine with doing something too early, but I mean, clearly you've failed in that aspect because apparently I'm completely ahead of where I'm supposed to be. So I'm supposed to be southwest. Southwest. I'm supposed to go all the way down here. They're on the sea floor. You gotta be joking, right? That's like 200 meters down. Or 300 meters down. I'll die if I go down there. I mean, my Seamoth would be completely pointless here. At least depending on where the floor is, but even then. Alright. Let's see if there's something down here.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Come on, where's the seabed? Give me something.
Passing 200 meters.
There's no way.
Greatly decreased.
There's no way. I can't. Yeah, you can't compare that deep to this deep because I can't even go that deep without dying. This is nothing like Minecraft. I literally can't go down there without dying. Like, I do not have any of the means to go down there. I have zero means to get down there. Maybe there's new upgrades for my equipment. Maybe I'm able to craft something new, something cool. You know, it'll make me better. Yes. Headset just keeps being staticky and such. I should create another battery. I do need that for this Sea Glide. Oh, my game's lagging. I shall save the game. I'll put up, like, you know, the batteries that have no power in them. You're gonna need a depth upgrade. Where do we even get a depth upgrade? No. Could create a rebreather, but I'm not exactly sure to the extent of how that'll help me. Because I also need a wiring kit for that. A depth upgrade. I like a depth upgrade for my Seamoth, because right now, I mean, I can't really get to my Seamoth. Like right now, the best thing to do is to find a sandstone crop, and then no. Oh, get away. Yeah, right now I should try to get a sandstone outcrop, try to get the silver ore. Aha. Lead. Come on, there's 3 attempts here. Silver, terrific. Exactly what I need. Gold. It always does like a little shiny sound whenever you get gold. I mean, it's like as if gold's important or something in this game. But yet I haven't found really any reason to use it. Sea Glide. Alright, I got my sick wiring kit now, so I can now make my little cool gravity gun. You can use a rebreather and try to make a Seamoth depth upgrade. I don't know where to get a Seamoth depth upgrade at. That's never been like specified, or like there's nothing that's really hinted at the Seamoth getting any sort of upgrades. At least not right now anyway. Right now I need the wiring kit for the gravity gun or something. Where's that? Tools. It'd be a tool. Where's that? It's right there. I need a battery. No. Alright. Electronics, battery. What do I need for a battery? Copper ore and some shrooms. I can get that. There's plenty of those around here. Then I can go back to the ship and then like progress a little bit farther in it, and hopefully there's some resources there that I can use. Maybe there'll be a rebreather there already for me, so I can go deeper. But right now I don't know exactly what I need for a Seamoth depth upgrade. And what to the Aurora? Alright, I'll just in case I die again, I'm gonna put up some of this stuff. I don't know what to put up. Although I should cook some food so that I don't die. Luckily I already have some, so. And whenever I get there, or if I get there, because there's a scary fish in between me and my sea moth. I mean, hopefully it's moved. I really hope it's moved. Oh, let's see if this awesome little thing has done anything. Nothing. All right, terrific. It's done nothing. It's great. You know, I'm starting to think that scanner room actually does nothing. What? What? I don't even know what I did to that. Make a locker, put it in your base, and store your stuff. You need space for what you're going to be getting in the Aurora. I don't know what you're talking about. I have a perfectly fine storage system back at home. I'll build another sick waterproof locker. I can just throw it out. I'll throw it outside, and it'll be cool. I'll store some of these water bottles actually in it before I go to the place. No, look at the 3D map in the scanner room. Looks like it's like still in progress of searching for stuff. 3D map in the scanner room. All right. Oh. Okay. Alright, it has found stuff. Alright, it's not useless. I just have literally the worst sense of direction on the planet, so this really doesn't help me. Huh. Well, that's awesome. But that is not what I'm doing at the moment. I'm going to create my little waterproof locker, then just throw it off the side and call it a day. Alright, it's what's a really nice spot for this locker? Guess I'll just throw it with the others. There you go. Well, that's close enough. That's close enough to the others. Store that lead because, I mean, when did I? Oh wait, I never actually made the cannon. Okay. Yeah, I should probably make. I almost. Why didn't you stop me? I almost went to the place. What? Wait, you just stole my camera. What? Get back here. This is. Where do you think you're going, sir? With that, I need that. Hello? Hello, sir. I need that back, please. That's mine. Ow, ow. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Like, you know, like you can't be stealing my things like that, alright? You know, it's not yours. It's not right, alright? Alright, let's put you back. Poor guy just... I can't even put him back. I can't even put him back in his hole. He's just had a bad day, is all. He has had a bad day. Yeah, I didn't even make my propulsion cannon yet, and you were just gonna let me go there. How could you do this? Oh, this takes up a lot of space. Alright, time to go. Back to the sea moth. And I will be 17%. That's exactly how much I need. Wow. No, I'm doomed. I'm doomed whenever I get there. And you drop him, then control him from the scanner room to reverse him into his hole. He can just kind of float there now. I think he you know, he wanted a little bit of some free time. You know, I'm going to take you, not to eat you, but all right, no, please don't do this. No. I regret my decision. Try testing your cannon on small fish. Ay. On small fish. Ah. I can pick it up. I don't really know exactly how to control this thing entirely, so I feel like I just wasted 5%. All right. Can we make it? I got a bunch of infected fish. Oof. Get some dropped frames. It's a little bit tragic. Hopefully I see a cool stalker and I can feed him this peeper. Nope, not you. You're not cool. You're just weird. I don't even know what to call you. It's just weird. It just flops around. The scary thing better not be over here. It better have moved away. Got a nice 8% power. It's pretty nice. No. No. I don't know if that's the boat or if it's the... not boat. Ship. Aye, she's a ship. Alright. Hopefully that thing doesn't come up here and murder me. Alright, now we're saving. And we go onward. Ow. Ow. Okay. Please, no, get out of the way. You're wasting my power. I didn't know that took so much. It takes so much power. Oh no. Battery. I don't have a fire extinguisher. Are you joking? No. I don't have a fire extinguisher. So even then, this trip isn't going to be lasting very long. Number one, I don't have batteries, and I don't have a fire extinguisher. There's one on the wall. On the rooftop wall. Okay, alright, I'll turn around. Alright, jeez. Relax, hold your horses. I'll make my way back around. I walked past it. Sorry, I didn't think that, you know, like, cleanliness was still a thing that existed on this thing. I wouldn't really expect to see fire extinguishers on the wall. Progress. We are. I don't. It wasn't even on the wall, right? It was just like jammed in between the wall. Not even sure how you even saw it. Ah. A floodlight. Very cool.
New blueprint acquired.
Geez, sprinting in this game hurts. It hurts on console in particular. It probably isn't as painful on PC. It's like, you know, there's something as simple as a shift button. It's a lot easier to press than a left stick down, and I have to hold it here. Go back and put out the fire. Look, we were on a... you're making me turn around. Are you kidding me? Again? Again? I mean... I thought we were done with that fire. You want me to go back? I mean, this is just ridiculous. I mean, you know, I was gonna come back to it. You know, thought we were. Oh, jeez, no. No, don't fall down there. Yeah, I thought we had bigger fish to fry, but now you're making me turn around, making me come back and extinguish this fire for some reason. Ow. Ow. What is hurting me? Wow. I've got water. Oh, please tell me it's disinfected water. Battery. Okay. Good enough. I need a first aid kit very badly. It sucks that literally all of the items that I lost were items that would be very good to have.
Integrating new PDA data.
That's some. I don't have one. The stream's only delayed on mobile. It's not really that much of a problem. I don't have a thing. Oh, passcode. Okay, there we go. I can't actually interact with this. Okay, good. Is 2679. Nope. Did I just read that wrong? 2679. Nope, didn't read it wrong. There's another door back there. I will check that out. Read the PDA I just picked up. Alright. Alrighty. Two, 6, 7. Am I just alright. Guess I have nothing to do but read the PDA. You had me come all this way for a stupid PDA. That's what you made me turn around for? It's absolutely ridiculous. You drive me absolutely insane over here. Alright. Let me read your PDA. Aurora Engineering Drone Log.
Exiting sleep mode. Loading voice recognition. Engineer Barclay and Chief Technology Officer you identified.
Drone, get me a propulsion cannon.
Repulsion cannon retrieved.
Hey, Berkeley. Install that circuit box with that repulsion cannon and punch a hole in the cargo bay.
Damn it, drone, I said propulsion, not repulsion. Recalibrate sensors.
Senses recalibrated.
Sensors aren't the problem. I tweaked the program. It's like you now. It doesn't like being told what to do.
Drone, I know...
His name's Albert now.
Albert, I know it's not your fault, but it would really help me do my job if you'd bring me what I asked for.
Albert, come on. Don't make this harder.
Propulsion cannon retrieved.
Thank you.
Thank you, Albert.
Go away.
Entering hibernation
Whoa.
mode.
Whoa. Alright, Berkeley. I think you...
Yours isn't making my job any easier. Or safer.
Maybe so, but it's all that's stopping me from being so bored I take a spacewalk in my skivvy.
I think the PDA has code. I don't believe that PDA has code. Unless it's a public document. Nope. Lab access 6483. I'll try 6483. Then the good old codes and clues section. Even though I'm not exactly sure when I actually got that code in the first place, I'll try it anyway. 6483. 648. Right. Some water. Awesome. Gotta stay hydrated. Is that a sick arm? Why can't I scan the arm? Pick up microscope, non-functional. Sample analyzer, not functional. PDA.
Integrating new PDA data.
I believe that is everything in here, if I'm not mistaken. It appears to be.
Your PDA. Your technology blueprints have been updated.
Yeah. Laser cutter. I believe that's all of it. All right. Come on, let me up, game. Come on. All right, there we go. Most recent one I picked up. Wowie. All right, notes to self. So here we are, finally in open space. We cross the galaxy to install a phase gate, to send ships to mine resources, to build more expensive ships, to install fancier phase gates. Are we trying to exhaust the galaxy or just ourselves? 1806, Yu's birthday. Gotta remember that. That's very important. That's probably a password somewhere. That is definitely a password. 1806, that's probably the password. 40 weeks before we get home. Weeks it feels like before we get home. 400. Credits Altair is paying me. Not enough. This man sounds like me. Cargo bay code 1454. Alright. There. Now you can go up top. Wow, all this sass from you, good pause. Wow. Nothing but sass. I'm pretty sure we've passed a record now. And actually, speaking of records, I'm going to make sure that I save my game. Because, I mean, I'd rather my game not crash now. That would really suck. These stupid crabs, man. Please stop it. I didn't do anything. Hate that there's no jump button in this. Alright, don't burn me. Alright. I made it. Yeah, we've definitely passed a record now. For my longest stream now. Oh. 2 hours and something. Alright. Now go. I'm trying to grab the desk. Let me grab the desk. Alright, you know what? Close enough. Not you. Not trying to grab you. Alright. Alright, there we go. Just for safety. Usually whenever I get into intense situations, whenever I have very low health, I usually just save the game a lot. Not like it really does anything in this game. Alright, so this is presumably the cargo bay. 1454.
Damage to the Aurora do not match any known offensive technologies.
Well, we already kind of know how this thing went down. Kind of ish. I mean, could have either been the alien defenses. I don't know. I mean, there's now multiple different factors now, like, you know, because now